This one's from the heart. Bear with me. Get away from me, she screams at the so-called husband of her dreams. Out of his mind, so he knocked her to her knees. Hands on her throat so she can't even breathe. Fingernails digging in the skin starts to bleed. Kids ain't home, so there's no use to scream. He passes out prescription pill OD, fearing for her life, but she knows she can't leave. She keeps it together knowing she can't be weak. Dry in the tears so her boys won't see the pain in her eyes. Every day's a defeat, so she focuses on the little victories. Meanwhile, at the sight of his mom being bruised, he starts to look for substances to abuse. Comes home late at night, locks himself in his room, gets out a pen, opens up the iTunes, going crazy in his mind, feeling so confused, writing down his thoughts, everything that he's viewed. It's either this or suicide, so life is what he chooses. Dear mama, this one's for you. Once I thought of suicide, praying to God to let me die. As the tears filled up my eyes, hip-hop just saved me. Once I thought of suicide, praying to God to let me die. As the tears filled up my eyes, hip-hop just saved my life. Get away from me, she screams at the coach of a softball team. 35-year-old man that's preying on teens, but he tells her that you could trust me. So slowly she removes her jeans, convinces herself this is what love means. But this is just the first time, and he's taking advantage of a girl in need of a father figure, not a broken family, and a guy who would do anything. But she dumped him at the end of last spring, so now she's all alone, feeling dirty. They arrest him, breaking news on the screen. A nightmare come true that everyone sees. Can't show her face cause they'll treat her like a freak. Gone without a trace, she decides to leave. Once I thought of suicide, praying to God to let me die. As the tears filled up my eyes, hip-hop just saved me. Once I thought of suicide, praying to God to let me die. As the tears filled up my eyes, hip-hop just saved my life. Live for today, cause life is short. Hip-hop saved me, I was on life support. I was ready to die, like B.I.G. It was me against the world, like P.A.C. Relating to the words of Marshall Mathers. The 808s and Heartbreaker, being stabbed with 1,000 daggers. So whatever I lack in swagger, I make up for by spitting shit that actually matters. Hopefully my words can one day save another troubled teen from suffering the same fate, which could have been me if the words were too late. Like Button said, you gotta do whatever it takes. This too shall pass, just stay strong, keep your head up, and just hold on. If you're feeling like Cuddy, a man on the moon, have faith that we all gonna land there soon. Once I thought of suicide, praying to God to let me die. As the tears filled up my eyes, hip-hop just saved me. Once I thought of suicide, praying to God to let me die. As the tears filled up my eyes, hip-hop just saved my life.